Hey YouTube, Mike here. How we doing today? Hope you all had a good week. Alright, today I want to do a little review on a tool that we purchased a couple of weeks ago, and I bought a second one, and then a couple of other new tools that I purchased, and tell you what we think of them. We just get this camera in the right focus here. There we go. Alright. First tool picked up a couple of weeks ago, got it from my supply house, is the new Milwaukee 2522-20 3-inch cutoff tool, which is basically this little tool right here. Now we purchased this more so for cutting tile when we have to replace something behind the tile wall, like the shower body. And the thing works phenomenal. I picked up a second one here for the shop. The tool comes with this actual tool. Now I bought it tool only. It comes with a shoe depth gauge with a vacuum port. It comes with a metal 3-inch wheel. It comes with a fiber plastic cement board wheel, and of course it comes with a tile wheel with a very, very thin kerf in it. So it fits perfectly in the old 4-inch by 4-inch tile, which we find a lot here in the city of St. Augustine because they're very old houses. So this thing works phenomenal. I'm in the process of ordering the backpack vacuum, the HEPA, so to keep the dust down. Right now we were using the Milwaukee vacuum, and it really makes a mess inside the vacuum, but it keeps it nice and dust free inside of the bathroom. Basically, it has a forward and reverse, your trigger, your blade lock, your guide, and of course where your battery goes, battery indicator, and a light. It also comes with a 3/8 bottom flange and a 7/16 bottom flange that has the square flange for the other style 3-inch bits. So basically, it's counterclockwise. Take off the nut. There is no storage for the Allen key, but we keep it inside of one of the small pack-out system boxes. So basically you take your blade off, then your other flange could come off. You could replace it with this flange, which is the 7/16. It's flat on two sides, so pretty much self-explanatory how it goes in. Put your blade in, your top flange, just like a grinder, you know, nothing new. And tighten up your blade. Now, the shoe, you have to open the shoe. There's just like a circular saw. There's a depth gauge, there's a lock, vacuum port. It is a little bit, you got to monkey around to get it in. Lock it, bring your gauge back up. Now it's only one position, so it's not where the shoe will move like a grinder guide. It only stays in one position. Okay, there is a little bit of play in it, but I haven't found it to be a problem. And we've used it 3 times now, and we've cut out probably the smallest 2-foot by 2-foot hole. 12-volt battery, and it is 20,000 RPMs. Weighs 1.5 pounds. The depth of cut is just over 1/2 inch. So it's got the metal cutoff blade on it. Threaded rod too. Now, you know I have that 18-volt. Let me get this before it burns the rubber. You know I have the 18-volt metal cutting circular saw, which is phenomenal for cutting like the Kindorf or the L brackets. This we also used a few times to cut threaded rod. It cuts it perfectly. And then to take it off, if you want to take the shoe off, open it, push the locking mechanism, and it comes right out to change the blade. We leave this all together in the truck. You'll feel it lock in, and it'll go, I mean, it goes to where it just sits flat. Also, what I found with this battery, it'll sit flat. It's the swivel dust port, so, and it swivels all around. Very nice. And it's like I said, and it's got a forward and reverse. And it actually tells you forward, reverse, forward, reverse. Okay, so that's this. I picked up some Wera. Now I have a couple of screwdrivers, I got a nut driver. I picked up these Allen keys, standard and metric. The metric goes 1.5 to 10, and then 90 to 219. And the American 5/64 to 3/8. But the beauty about it is the nice case. You unlock it, it opens up to get the different bits out, and it's ball on one side, hex on the other on both of them. I actually got them from Woodcraft. They were actually selling them as, like, what were they? $16.50, $16.50. And the same with the metric. Ball and hex does the same thing. Unlocks, open. So I'll be adding this to the truck, and they're nice and long too. I got to get the gas keys out for testing gas pressures. You got to get inside of the tankless heaters. So we'll see how they work. I mean, they're phenomenal tools. I mean, the screwdrivers that I have, I would say they're the same quality as Snap-on, but less, way less money. Okay. Coast. I've had these flashlights for quite a few years. I just picked this up for the Tundra. It's a new style Coast flashlight. Rechargeable, 300 lumens. I bought it in the orange anodized. It's got wide beam, pull it, narrow beam, off, 1, 2, and then SOS. Pretty cool. They last about 8 hours. It comes with, now check this out. It comes with, well, oh, and charging, you just unlock this, and there's the little USB charger. Mostly all the flashlights have the same thing. Comes with a lanyard. Comes with the charging cable. It comes with your 12 volt. It comes with the 110. It comes with, let me unscrew this. It's totally waterproof. It comes with 2 sets of rechargeable batteries and a housing for 4 AAAs, which it comes with. But the beauty about it is that if you have 2 of these, which is standard charging ports, okay, you can have one charging. You do not have to put this inside because there's a charging port on the battery. So you can charge 2 of these in your truck or in your house, wherever, and get 16 hours plus AAAs. It also comes with a car, truck, whatever mount, belt, and a nice nylon Velcro belt holster. $102. I have quite a few. I have actually the same size, in black, and then I have 2 smaller. They're 200 lumen, and they're in my my work bags. They're half the size of these. Okay. Picked up today the new. Now I have a 1/4 inch and a 1/2 inch impact, Milwaukee, 18 volt, and then I have an 18 volt Hilti 1/2-inch impact in a 3/8 body size. But this is their new fuel brushless 3/8 impact with the friction ring. It's basically, you know, I don't memorize everything. I mean, honestly, if I want to know something, I save all these. I read it. I don't, you know, you kind of know it after a while, you know, what it is. But as far as this, 3 speeds, it's, first speed is 850 RPM, 2100, 3000. But what I like about this one is that there is a 3rd setting right here. You see that little reverse? Now let me grab a battery here. That thing, that setting, is if you have a different style fastener that you do not want to break, what happens is that when you're impacting and the tool does not register a movement in a second, it shuts it down. So it won't shear the head. And for us, that's good, because we shear a lot of heads, especially with the half-inch one that we have. And that takes up quite a bit of room. So I wanted a smaller one when we have to drive kind of smaller legs in or bolts, because we have a lot of the 3/8 impact socket heads. So, you know, there's, again, forward, reverse, light, friction ring. Here's your speeds. You just push the button right here, first speed. So that's the first one. That's 850, 21, 3000, and then the safety. So, very light. What does this one weigh? This one weighs 2.4 pounds, and it is the 2754-20. Again, everything will be down in the description below. Figured we'd leave this on the truck because I also have the 3/8 angle ratchet. So that we use a lot when we're doing the struts, the clamps on the struts. This mostly will be for like bolts and small lags that we have to lag in. So that'll be that. A little bit more garbage here. Okay, look at this thing. I was in my local tool store, and this thing was sitting on a mannequin that had all safety gear on it. You ever see that? You go in a tool store, they have a mannequin, they got the hard hat, the glasses, the ear protection, the safety, the boots, the belts, the fall protection. Well, this thing was sitting on his shoulder. Now, all it says is a sorted case. So I said to him, "Where'd you get it from?" Because I got it at a tool show a week ago. I said, "This thing is cool. How much?" "I don't know." "Who makes it?" "I don't know. I had the paperwork. I lost it." Okay, how much you want for it?" It was $30-something. But look at this thing. It unlocks and it folds open. It also can get hung on the wall. So, you know, take your straps off, hang it on the wall. It folds down. And then can we see this? Grab the tab and remove these boxes. Now, I noticed that the boxes have dividers in them, and I guess I didn't get dividers, but I could always do something. Then it's got locking, and it opens up. You see there's a divider space in here, but I didn't get any dividers. And then you just click it right back. So you push it this way, and it'll lock. And what I've noticed here is that you can put them on top of each other. They got there's little tits in here that they're stackable, and then they just go right back in. So you have 6 of these large ones and 9 of these, I guess, medium ones. Again, pull them out, push the tab forward. Now, when I did get in one of them, I guess, stickers. So I guess you can. Oh yeah, there is. There's a little indent right there. I didn't even notice it. Where you put the sticker on. So it looks like all the dividers are the same, but I guess the show guy didn't give him dividers. But for me, when I saw it, I'm like, damn, we carry all these little parts for kitchens. Hose adapters for dishwashers, ice makers, garbage disposals, different nuts and clips for sinks, some older stuff. I mean, this is perfect for me. Fold it up, lock it in. I mean, if you want to, nice little shoulder strap, carry it in. I can mount it somewhere. But a sorted case, that's it. I've looked this thing over and over and under. Both sides, a sorted case. Not a name on it, nothing. So he's gonna try to figure out who makes it. If any of my viewers know who makes this or has one, please add it to the description, because I would love to get at least another 2 of them for the truck. I don't know what's this. It appears there's something that goes into here. There's channels, kind of stops through the handle here. But I mean, I love cases. I love cases, and this thing is so cool. I mean, look at this. I'm like excited. All right. I think that's it. That's it for this. Well, I did the cutting board, and my editor is back from Dragon Con or whatever she went to in Georgia. So she'll be editing the cutting board. I have more wood. I got now oak, Angeli, ash. I got maple somewhere, and walnut. I'm going to do another cutting board. So I did the one for my wife, and I showed it on the last video. Surprised her with it. She loved it. She thought, "Did you buy it?" She didn't think. I mean, it took me what? I mean, they're so easy to make. I love it. So, and then my daughter and her boyfriend, when my wife posted it on Instagram, they're like, "Oh, cool! I want one." So I made one for my oldest daughter. I made it instead of end grain, I made it the top grain. So I made it a little bit different because she wanted it a little bit thinner, where she wanted to put it in her cabinet. So yeah, the cutting boards are pretty cool. I like them. So, all right. Again, I'd like to thank everybody for the support, and keep those questions coming. I had questions on the drill press, the sanding cart. Keep them coming. You got a question, email me. Yeah, I got my email below. You want the Mike's Woodshop sticker? I got a whole bunch of them. Just, you want a sticker? Ask me for a sticker, we mail it out. But if you got a question on anything in the shop, I will explain it, or I'll snap a photo and send it to you. You know, scan it, or just email it to you. Again, I greatly appreciate all the support. I think I'm closing on like 4,600 now subscribers. So again, thank you very much. I again greatly appreciate it. Never thought I was going to do so well, and I'm just going to have the content keep coming. All right, you all be safe out there, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care now. Bye-bye.